Ale, my brown ale, next 2 lighter beers. They'll last about 4 months and then take about 3 more months to fall off. Total about 6 to 7 months total, just like any beer, all beer has a shelf. Mine being filled full of yeast, non-filtered, has a less shelf life. It has a better taste. What you can't do with my beer is leave it sit in the middle of the warehouse floor or leave it sitting on an end cap in a grocery store. Let it get up to 90 degrees. If it gets up to 90 degrees, you kill the yeast. Kill the yeast, a living organism. When the living organism dies, it rots. When it rots, it gives off bad smells, bad taste. You can't do that with organic beer. Things of that nature. Not when you still have live living yeast cultures.
Purchased by the
To
keg.
make sure that doesn't happen.
Never by the bottle.
Beer will warm back up. It leaves here cold. It goes to cold storage. Then it leaves from cold storage. It goes into cold storage. In every one of the retailers goes into. It sits nowhere warm. It doesn't warm up until you start drinking. Like I told you, I have no frosted mugs in there. I have no reason for it. This beer right here needs to warm up to the proper temperature. Ambient temperature in the tap room, somewhere around 72 degrees. My coolers is 42 degrees. You put a 42 degree beer into a 72 degree glass, it's going to warm that beer up to about 50 degrees real quick. It's the ideal temperature to start drinking beer. Once you start drinking that beer, it's going to warm up and get even better. It's going to be a lot better flavors, aromas, tastes, good smells. We're in places like Disney World, Universal Studios, the airport. I'm in resorts like the Ritz-Carlton, the World Center Marriott, the Hiltons, the Swan Dolphin, Grand Cypress, Royal Plaza, Funky Monkey, Ravenous Pig. Restaurants, Funky Monkey, Ravenous Pig, No Dog Eats. Ethos, organic vegan restaurant, Dandelion, 903 Mills, and Taps from Scratch. Walk into any Whole Foods in the area. All 7 of my beers are at eye level. I like that. There's 25 ABCs in the area. Walk into 23 of those. My beer right there. I like that too. Be able to drink that too. We're in 6 different counties. My distributor is Florida Distributing Company here locally. They take me into Orange, Osceola, Lake, Seminole, Polk, and Brevard counties with our product. Is there any questions?
Out of the 55 families that grow hops, which ones or how many of them do organic hops?
Not very many. Not very many. Organic hops are hard to find. That's why they're 12 to 13 times the rate of a regular hop. That's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to make a good product, you need good ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is the one that you prefer?
What's my favorite beer?
Yes.
We just brought a new one out. I like the IPAs. IPAs are Indian Pale Ales. They have a heavier hop, medium alcohol. The IPA, the I4 IPA is around 6.5, 6.7% alcohol, I believe. Excuse me. And it's got an IBU of around 70.
That would be my next.
Yeah, it's mighty good. The I4. I have it filtered and unfiltered.
Be careful, you might get in an accident.
Yeah, it's very good. But yeah, try the I4 and see what you think. If you try the filtered, ask her for a taste of the unfiltered, or vice versa. Because she'll give you both, let you taste both. And you can taste it yourself and just see the difference between an unfiltered beer and a filtered beer. The unfiltered beer has less carbonation, has more body, more flavor, more taste. It's better tasting beer. With less carbonation, less bursts. When we carbonate our beers, false carbonate, we add 2.2 to 2.5 volumes of CO2. A volume is like 14.7 pounds per square inch. That's what you have pressing against your body at any given time. Here at sea level, if I add 2.2 to 2.5 volumes, it eliminates the killer of beer, air. There's little bubbles in the bottom, that's CO2. The big bubbles in the top, that's air coming out of suspension. Killer of beer. Air, heat, light, and time. Those 4 things kill beer faster than anything. Well, I can see by the empty glasses the beer tour is one beer long. And I appreciate you all coming. We have one rule at Orlando Brewing.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And that one rule will be, you can only tell your friends about this place. You tell your friends what you like. You tell everybody what you don't like. So to keep the riffraff out of here, except for me, you only tell your friends. And I appreciate that.
All I know is I'm not a hair and everything.
Amen. That's why it's an educational tour. And it's one beer long, as I said. Well, let's go get a beer.